And I'm here. Fun Football Podcast. I'm Isaac.
I'm
Bill's
here.
still on hiatus. Jason, how you doing, man?
All right. How are you?
Good. And we got Mary. She's in the back. I don't know what happened. She'll be back in a second from Mac and Cheese. But really quick, I have a favor for everybody. I have a birthday. This was a gift, this Jordan Love jersey. That's amazing. From my dad. I kind of wish he could hop on, but he's going to do a mock draft with me soon. So please go subscribe to the Fun Football Podcast on YouTube. I'm getting close. I'm at like almost 265. I want to hit 300 by the end of this week. My birthday is in a few days. Please help me hit my goal of 300. Go subscribe. If you like the show, go share with your friends. I threw 2 shorts up today and a mock draft and a surprise for you guys. Right after this show, I'm going to record my quarterback rankings, and it'll be out tomorrow morning. The top 5 for each position. I had so much fun doing it with Rev Trev. I'll be doing that. So we got Mary from Mac and Cheese. Why are you excited, Mary? Do you have news you want to share with everybody?
Oh, are you talking about the news that happened today? Is that the news?
No, not that. Never that. What you got?
Oh, okay. So I think mentioned my name did change today because Brian Rago on Twitter had searchies, whatever it is now. He changes it a lot. Did a daily thing to get Tom Grossi on the show. What did he even say anymore?
Which is pretty sweet.
That is pretty.
If you guys do not know,
awesome.
Tom Grossi is NFL Fan of the Year.
Yes, he is.
And he told us today on Mac and Cheese.
Tom, you are absolutely welcome to come on here as well, bud. Like, I would not mind
Grossi.
that. Good job, Mary. We need to line him up for Blitz. Mary's also going to be joining when the Blitz is the fan, too.
I was going to say we need to talk about that because I might try to get him on.
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah.
Tom Grossi did say yes to coming on Mac and Cheese in July.
Cool. Very nice. Well, I'm also excited because it's my last show at age 35. I will be turning 36 later this week, and this was my last live show. I feel old. Oh, we got some comments. Maybe it's some birthday stuff. Janae's here. Hey, Janae. She said happy birthday. Janae, if you want to hop on at the end, I'll send you the StreamYard. Happy early birthday. You and my mom have the same birthday. Oh, she knows my birthday. Happy birthday.
No,
nice jersey. I know my dad did good. I like this. This was a good gift. What?
I said I told her.
That's nice. Yeah, it's Thursday. I'll just spoil it for everybody. Come on, let's get to 300 by Thursday. Let's do it. It's like I didn't expect to be that high, so let's just do it. All right, so what we're doing tonight, and I'm going to let Jason start. We're going to start, I say, do you guys want to start? I'm going to let y'all pick. Do you guys want to start with the worst team in the NFC North and build up to the best? I think we should do that. What do you guys think?
Yeah. That sounds like
okay,
fun.
so what I'm thinking is we're going to come back and we're going to do this again after the NFL draft. And if you're cool with it, if we have, I don't know if we'll have time for all 4, but after we do our mock draft, we'll kind of like, if we need to rearrange, we can. I don't think it'll change a lot. It depends on how these quarterbacks do for the Bears and Vikings because they need them. All right, so let's do it. We're going to do NFC North Power Rankings, and then we're going to do a live mock draft. Packers. I had a kind of an idea. I'll pitch you guys in a minute after the Power Rankings. So, all right, worst team in the NFC North. Jason, who is the worst team in the NFC North? Number 4.
Well, I'm gonna say Chicago because they're not there yet. I mean, they're still missing pieces. They think just because they got, Allen and Moore over there, and Caleb is still gonna have his lumps. He's gonna, he's still a rookie. He's gonna be a rook. So, and rookies got to take their lumps, and he's gonna have good times and bad times. So. With that said, I just think it's Chicago. With that said, they still need to add some pieces to their defense. I think that's just my personal opinion. So,
no, I like it. It's a good take because they've got a big hole at quarterback and offensive line. I'm going to go last on this one. We'll take turns. We'll go around. Jason, you've got almost 20 people watching you right now, dude, and that was an awesome take.
Sweet.
No, I'm really close with you. Mary, Who do you think is the worst team in the NFC North right now pre-draft?
This is hard. I would say the Vikings. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I just feel confident in the Vikings, and it could be because I'm friends with some sad Bear fans too. They kind of promised me to do that. They kind of promised me to say that.
Janae says either Bears or Vikings. Take your pick. The problem is they both have quarterback holes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the Bears GM has set them up for better success. So I'm kind of thinking with the first pick and the 9th pick, and they've got 2 other high ones that they can hit. Mm-hmm. I'm more concerned about Minnesota because they're at pick 11. So unless they trade up, I don't think the quarterback they're going to get is going to be a successful. Hey, Chris, thanks for showing up. And Shay, there you go. Shout out to my student. He also has a birthday this month. Thanks for watching. The reason I'm going to go Vikings as the worst team is because I'm more concerned about who they're going to get at quarterback. Mm-hmm. Like, do we really believe in JJ McCarthy? Because like he's a winner, but he doesn't look like as good of a prospect, even in the same ballpark as Caleb. I like Drake May and Jane Daniels a lot. I think it's a big drop off at quarterback after Caleb. Every time I talk these draft prospects, the viewers go up. It's crazy. Anyways, Caleb, Drake May, Jane Daniels. I love Michigan, but I think there's a drop off between them and McCarthy. And I think teams that are desperate are just considering it in the top 5. And he might not even be there at 11 for them. So now we're talking, are they going to reach for a Bo Nix or a Penix Jr., none of those 3 guys I think should go at 11. So I'm going Vikings because they've got all the weapons in place, but the offensive line needs work and they've got patches on defense. And I don't think they're going to get their quarterback. So I'm going Vikings 4, and then I'll start on this one. I'm going to go Bears 3. I do think they have a chance if they land a quarterback to surprise, and I think they could be I think the NFC North might be the best division in football, only if the Bears and Vikings can find their quarterback. If Chicago lands this draft with getting Keenan Allen, if they can, the way they played down the stretch, they could surprise and be a wild card team, but only if they're smart about this with Caleb, because that's who they're going to take. So I've got Vikings 4, Bears 3. Let's go reverse order. Mary. So you had Minnesota. Who's your 3rd team? Who's next?
The Bears. It has to be the Bears.
Okay. Why you got them 3? Why are they behind Green Bay and Detroit?
Is that even a question? That's me.
I love that.
No, I don't know. I don't think they're going to be good.
Do you guys think I don't think they'll make it because I guys still believe that they're good. But do you guys think either Minnesota or Chicago have any chance at the playoffs? I'm kind of with you, but I want to see what happens with the Bears draft. So
but anything
Jason,
can happen.
So Jason, I'm guessing you have Minnesota. Who is your 3rd team then?
Oh, it is Minnesota. I know everyone's high of probably Minnesota trying to move up to get JJ McCarthy, but they could be going after one of the guys that you mentioned, Bo Nix or Penix Jr. It's what they want and what they like, So, I mean, with that said, I just think I know they got to fill that hole. I think they may need a little bit of offensive line, and I know they need defense because they lost Hunter to the Texans.
That was a big loss.
And that was a huge loss, and a huge gain for the Texans. So, they picked up. On offense, as long as they can keep as long as they keep Justin Jefferson,
right,
and not trade him, they're going to have a pretty good offense. With what Aaron Jones can do as long as he can stay healthy. And then they have Addison over there as well. And Hawkinson. And they got Hawkinson as the tight end.
Man, they would have been stacked, right? Can you imagine if they gotten like a vet at quarterback or somebody, or kept Kirk Cousins Like, not that I love the guy, but if they had somebody solid, I feel like we'd all look at the Vikings so differently right now.
I think that it would be different if Kirk Cousins was still there, or even a different veteran quarterback. All depends who it was. But I mean, that's my take with Minnesota. I just think they need to fill some holes, and if they get them in the draft, then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Also, remember TJ Hawkinson is recovering from ACL tear against the Packers.
Oh, that's right. He did tear that ACL late in the season. Good point, Mary. And Jason, that was an awesome take. Okay, so now I'm really curious because I did want to come to Zoom for these and do our mock draft. This is going to be a shorter show. I just want to let everybody know, and I'm hoping both you guys join. I've got a huge panel planned for next Friday, April 19th. We're going to have Acme Packers. I'm hoping to get Packers Without Borders on. Rev Trev, Jason, Mary, Mac and Cheese. I invited Bill and Med because I think Med would have a blast.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it could be a pretty big panel. So I hope everybody joins. Okay.
I'm in.
Mary, you get to go first. I'll go last. That's gonna be fun. They're all really good dudes. Okay.
Hey.
And also, Jason, you're doing great. 30 people are watching your awesome takes right now. Thank you to everybody watching.
I retweeted it.
Awesome.
I retweeted it twice.
Me too. Okay.
For me,
who is number 2 in the NFC North? Who is the second best team?
I would say the Packers. I don't think we're
Mary? Okay.
I don't think we're quite there to beat the Lions yet in the division.
Okay. Jason, I'm gonna go last here. What's yours?
I'm gonna be a homer and say it's Detroit's second.
Yeah, could be.
Because honestly, my opinion, the reason why I say that is because if the Detroit and Green Bay would have faced off in the NFC Championship game, I'm pretty sure Green Bay would have beat them. Look what happened in Thanksgiving, man. They went off. None of us expected Green Bay to go off on Detroit on Thanksgiving. I know every game is different, but my personal opinion, I think Green Bay would have beat them in the NFC Championship game. And I think if Detroit and Green Bay get there and face one another this year, I think Green Bay is going to beat them. This ain't the Roger era. This is the Love era.
My only question mark is our defense because Detroit's defensive line is stacked. They went out and got that cornerback from they got Dean from Tampa Bay. I love Jack Campbell. I already liked Branch. My question mark on offense is Jared Goff and second receiver. They've got 2 running backs. Both their lines are stronger right now than our lines. So I think the draft is going to be a huge – I actually think it's really close. It depends on how Detroit responds from that conference championship. Do they come out ticked off like we probably should after almost beating San Fran? They were even closer than we were. They were destroying them, and then momentum swung.
Yeah.
What does Jared Goff have another level? Because I think Jordan Love does. Does Jared Goff, because he surprised everybody last year, he led a team, be honest. Yes, they had a good running game, they had a good defensive line, but Jared Goff helped lead them to the conference championship. This wasn't like with the Rams when he rode their coattails. That was the best Jared Goff we all saw. He still turns into a pumpkin under pressure, but he actually this year, even despite just take out our game, there were games when he was getting wrecked. And even our game, he responded better than he used to. And he's in a contract year. So we could see the best Jared Goff we've ever seen. I think we've got the edge at quarterback. They have the edge on defense right now because of that front. If we can, but McKinney, I think, is huge. If we hit on this draft, I think we can close this gap and push them. I really do. I've got Green Bay 2, barely, Detroit 1, but it's close. I think there's a solid chance the Super Bowl contender comes out of the NFC North. I really think so. I think San Fran might have over, and it's hard to recover after a tough Super Bowl loss. We just watched Philly. So that's my take. I've got barely Detroit than Green Bay. So Jason, your rankings were the Bears, the Vikings, Detroit, Green Bay.
Yeah.
Mary, what was yours?
I had Bears last, Vikings, and then
Green Bay,
Lions. Yeah.
and I've got close. I've got Minnesota, Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit. I got to say, if Chicago surprises everybody and does a trade and gets more picks, or if they hit a home run, it depends on how good Caleb actually is. But getting Keenan Allen was pretty freaking smart for them. That was a genius trade for a fourth. That was
a steal for a veteran. I'm not going to take that away, but I still think that the Bears are still going to be last. They are the Bears.
I hope you're right. It's much more fun this season with NFL outdated.
They still need a couple pieces on offensive line. They still need a couple pieces on the offensive line.
As a Bears fan, I love this. Keep sleeping. We love it. I just got to say, like, where I'm concerned about with the Bears is I think they need to go get out and get a third receiver. I don't see a third receiver on that roster, and Keenan Allen can get hurt. I like Caleb. I'm worried about his attitude a little bit, but they did play better at the stretch. And if this quarterback comes in and hits, my question mark is that quarterback is never hit in Chicago. Do they have the systems in place to, I got to be honest. I'm the type of Packers fan that when we're playing those teams, I'm not rooting for them. But what I was rooting for Detroit to make the Super Bowl. They never get there. If the Bears shocked everybody and were there, they've got potential, but they have to fill in the spots they need. I agree. Janae said what they need is a prayer. They play better down the stretch, just not against us. So I'm curious if Caleb can come in and actually give them a franchise quarterback, which they've never had. But I think it's an ownership problem. It's a development problem in Chicago. If we're just being honest, the Green Bay, that's the one thing we do well. We screw up at other positions, but we let our guys sit for 3 years. They should go out and get a veteran right now that Caleb can watch for 6 games. And I'm not saying punt on the first half of the season, but they need to get the right quarterback coach. The owner needs to stay out of the way. Let this guy develop so they've got a chance. That's what they need. Because like New England is questioning taking Drake May, you've got to get a quarterback in this NFL or you're done.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you do otherwise. If you don't have the right guy, like Dallas needs to move on from Dak Prescott because I'm just being honest, he's not it. He proved in that Cowboys game he's not it. You don't go out and throw 2 picks at home after 16 straight games. There's a mental fragility to that whole team, and he's a big part of that. They got to move on from him, and that's why they haven't committed, because they're not ready to. It's like when you're engaged, you're not sure if you want to get married, but you're like, I got to get married, and then you're like, oh crap, I got married. Well, they already got married, and now it looks like they want a divorce.
Yeah. I had my order mixed up. My bad. I had Vikings first. Vikings sourced.
Okay, gotcha. Vikings, Bears. That's right. Vikings, Bears. You were the same as me. Vikings, Bears, Packers, Detroit.
I think Chicago should have kept Justin Fields. I'm not saying he was going to play the whole season. Caleb probably would have took over at some point, maybe in week 7, maybe. Yeah. But they should have kept him. I mean, I know some Bear fans want him out. Some Bear fans wanted to keep him. It was, split 50-50 there. But I still think they should have kept him. And as, Rev Trev said, the Steelers stole Justin Fields for that 6th rounder.
I agree. Peter, I like your points, man. He says agreed, but I think this administration handles stuff differently from Kevin Warren down. I'm just hoping their owner, I'd heard this on another, and Jason, really quick, I agree with you. They stole him. I think Justin Fields is going to end up starting in Pittsburgh. And if they surround him with the right stuff, they've got a defense. TJ Watt's special. They've got some Joey Porter Jr., man. He was a stud last year. They've got the right stuff on defense. If they can get it, I don't like losing Deontay Johnson, but they've got two solid running backs. If they could shore up that offensive line, I like their tight end, hit a second or third receiver in this draft. If Russ doesn't have it, I think Fields will push him, and we could see it, honestly. So,
I think Russ is going to start. I think Russ is going to start
all year, or do you think Fields will take some games late?
I think at some point in the year, Justin Fields will take over. But I do think that Russ will I think that's something that Justin Fields needed was a veteran to kind of give him a little bit of guidance because he's basically a running back playing quarterback. You know what I mean? He was running for his life in Chicago because they don't have no offensive line. You know,
No,
and
that's
that's
what
why he was,
yeah,
that's
they
why
got
he was running. That's why he was running. You know, so I mean, and then he also had, kind of like Aaron Rodgers. He only had one vision. Rodgers had one vision to Devontae Adams. Well, he only had one vision to DJ Moore. I mean, that was their best receiver, you know? So,
and
and
that's
then
why I
when
like
he wasn't open, he took off.
if I were the Bears, I would probably go tackle. But if a Roma Dunze or if a Neighbors falls, I would take Caleb and get that receiver, and then I would shore up offensive line. And I would neglect D because they only have like 4 picks. I would go all offense, support Caleb. And like you just said, Justin Fields didn't have a veteran in Chicago. Hopefully Chicago gets this right and doesn't start Caleb from day one, because I think it messes a quarterback up when you don't have everything around him. Like Jordan Love wouldn't be the Jordan Love we saw this year if he had started year one.
Right.
Watching Aaron Rodgers, and for Aaron Rodgers, watching Brett Favre made all the difference. All the difference. And we've got an awesome quarterback coach. Interesting.
Yeah.
Komet had a career season too. I like Komet, but the other curveball. What if the Bears? Check this out, guys. And then I want to hit the mock draft. What if the Bears drafted Brock Bowers at 9?
Ooh.
What if they got? No one's thinking about it. What if they took Caleb and then Brock Bowers instead of a receiver?
I think Chicago's going to hit with one of their picks. It may not be Caleb. It may be Caleb, but it also may be the number 9 pick, but they also may trade the number 9 pick to get more picks. We don't know what Chicago's thinking. All the teams throw smoke around this time before the draft.
If they're smart and they go get Caleb another weapon and then a tackle, man, this is going to be interesting. Really quick draft point I want to hit. Me and Jason were talking this off air. Okay. The one thing I'm hoping the Packers do, guys, and then I've got an idea if we have time, because we're doing really good on time. And thanks to everybody watching. Leave some comments. Let us know what you think. I want to hit the comments even more. Janae's hitting it. Peter's hitting it right now. Chris is here. Keep leaving some comments, guys. I'll hit the comments frequently this episode. Okay. The Packers, what I want them to do is I either want them to trade up in the first and land, we were talking about it, land Kool-Aid or land Dejean, or if they like Johnny Newton or an offensive tackle, I get it. They're not going to take a receiver. They're not going to take Brock Bowers. I would love it, but they're not going to do it. What I want them to do is package one of those thirds in a late pick, or both thirds if they absolutely had to. I think they could do it for 3rd and a 5th. I want them to move up into the late 2nd, early 3rd, because these are the positions we need, and me and Rev Trevor were talking at it. They need a guard. Hey, Kelsey. They need a guard. And BB's not going to be there late in the 3rd. They need a safety. So if we don't land Dejean, we go Kool-Aid. We need to get a safety. And then I want to get Edgerrin Cooper, and I'm worried he won't even be there at 41. But if we go Edgerrin Cooper, we go Kool-Aid, 1st, 2nd round. That only leaves 1 pick, and there's a big drop-off at guard for the guard or the safety. And we need another spot, because in this draft, there's I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not a draft expert. I just watch from home, but there's a drop off, and I'm kind of hoping we have 11 picks instead of getting 11 guys. What if we had 8, but we move up in the late 2nd to get a Cooper Beebe at guard, and after getting an Edgerrin Cooper and a Kool-Aid, and I'm a huge Nubin fan. What if we get those 4 guys? I think it'd be better for our team, because we need to hit those spots, and then we could hit in the late rounds.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a long take. I'm going to be quiet now. Jason, what do you think?
About our draft?
Yeah, do you think we should move up or move down? That's
honestly, I think Goody's got something up his sleeve. I think he's really going to probably trade up to whatever number he thinks he needs to trade up to in the 1st round to grab either Dejean or Kool-Aid, because Dejean's going to go quick. Yes, once those quarterbacks are gone and a couple of receivers are gone, these defensive players are going to start to go. So I think it's either going to be Dejean going first or Kool-Aid going first or vice versa.
Yeah.
So, and if they want Kool-Aid, they're going to have to move up from pick 25.
I agree. I think if they're going to move up, they want Cooper. They're going to have to move up if they want to get probably the right tackle that they want to get, or defensive tackle. So they're going to have to move up for any of them. Okay. Any more Packer stuff? And then I've got an idea I want to pitch you guys. Any more power ranking stuff before we do our mock draft?
No.
Okay.
Well, go ahead.
Here was my idea. If you guys are game, we either just do a Packer one, and we could speed through them. Hey, Acme Army's watching on Twitter. 1974 was an incredible year to be born. Wisdom in that fella, Jason. I agree. He knows his stuff. Mary, I love the excited Mary name. You should keep it for a while.
Oh, wait. I found the picture of the tweet. I literally screenshotted it. There he is.
That's hard. That's hard work, and that's what that is that's just legit because it's hard to get seen by the really huge people. So I'm excited we got 50 people watching.
17 days, guys. Anyone can get them on. It's possible.
I'm gonna start my tour now.
That's cool.
Wait. Southwest Florida could be your number one stop. Just saying. That's for me.
Wait, what?
You said you're gonna make your tours, and I'm like, ooh, Southwest Florida could be your number one spot. Do you know the beaches? Do you know the beaches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acme says, congratulations. Dude, Acme, I'm so excited for you to meet both these people next Friday. We're gonna have a blast, dude. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna leave. Jason's got kind of a time limit, and me and Mary need to talk some stuff, and I'm gonna do a pre-record. So this is a quicker show. Do you guys want to just do Packers, or you want to quickly hit all 4 teams? I would be cool with just Packers, but I want to know what y'all think.
We can just do Packers. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
We can do the other teams another time.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right. We're doing our live mock draft. Give us some grades. Well, we're going to do all 7 rounds.
Okay.
Packers. We're going to vote on the players. I'm not going to just take any picks without your guys' opinion. You could always come to Chicago, experience real food and stuff.
No, bad.
It doesn't let me do oh, there it is. You know,
you gotta try the Chicago style hot dog.
But so does Wisconsin.
I don't know. Southern food is good though too.
I've had one of those.
We got good cheese.
We have gators. We have alligators.
Texas has the best food of any spot I've lived. The food in Texas is so much better than in Arizona. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no. Texas food is good.
Okay, we're starting. Caleb went 1. Drake May. It is really good. JJ McCarthy went 3. I'm not surprised. Harrison, Neighbors, Fashanu, all the 2. Turner, Adunze fell to 10. Arnold, Jaden Daniels went 12. Brock Bowers, Fatanu, Wiggins, Verse, Brian Thomas Jr., Mims, Latham, Fuaga, Chop Robinson, McKinstry. You were right. Went 22. Cooper Dejean is here, and I'm going to reject this trade.
Yeah.
Here's the problem: Kenyon Mitchell fell, and both the tackles, and Powers Johnson. But I don't. You know what? As much as I like Powers Johnson, I think it's between these 4. Jason, who's your vote? Mitchell, Newton, Murphy, or Dejean?
I say Dejean. It's really a need.
I agree. Those top 3, though, if this is the actual real life scenario, which I think it could be because of these quarterbacks are going to go. Barton, I'm a little surprised went at 24, but they do need a center. This would be a dream scenario for us because we can't go wrong here. Mary, what's your vote? Cooper?
Yeah.
Those other guys may drop. Do you think those other guys will drop?
No. I think that there's a scenario where one of those defensive tackles is there. But I got to be honest, dude. I think a lot of these quarterbacks are going to go, and it's going to push some of these guys back. So Tavondre Sweat still went. Jason, we talked about that off air. He still went. Oh, okay,
really?
So the scenario that kind of what I was talking about. We could trade back from 41, and I think Edger and Cooper's here. Move back 11 spots and pick up pick 83. Is that worth it? The problem I have is that the guy I want, I think, is still here. I think Cooper's there.
Yeah,
don't
if
see him on the
Cooper's there,
screen.
I wouldn't take this. I would take Cooper.
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, if Cooper's there, I would.
Yeah, he's
If
there.
Cooper's there, I would take it.
BB's there. Just to show you guys the full board. TJ Tampa's there. Zach Frazier's there. Christian Haynes fell the guard. I think we got to go Cooper, guys. He's the guy here.
Yeah.
Him or BB.
Yeah.
You guys good with Cooper?
I would say Cooper.
Yeah.
I agree. I watched him on tape, man, and I was like, if he's our inside linebacker, we are set. I'm going to go to comments really quick. Peter wanted to know who went at 9. I'll scroll up for you, man. Give me a second. Dejean, Chicago is awesome. Okay, I'm going to go back to this really quick. We can move 8 back and pick up 104. I'm going to say no. Move 4 back and pick up a 4th next year. I don't want that. Who went pick number 9, Peter? Dallas Turner did. That's about where I've seen him been going. Oh, my gosh. Well, we got kind of lucky. Let's see if Nubin's here.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
Someone took him. I saw him go, I think, to like the Bucks or something. Someone. I know Zach.
What sucks is I love him at safety. Oh, he went at 40. Yeah, he wasn't there for us. Chris Braswell just went, one of my favorite players. Cooper Beebe's here, guys. I kind of think we have to do that, right?
Yeah.
Hit safety.
Yeah.
We already took our safety. We hit linebacker. We need a guard.
Yeah.
I think we got to go Cooper Beebe, right?
Yeah. Would be a good.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it. This is a home run of a draft, man. We got a safety, we got a linebacker, and a guard. Like, if this happens, Jason, I'm gonna be messaging you. Like,
I was going to say you're messaging me, but you'll be with me. Ha.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got pick 88. I see it. God, Jatavian Sanders is there. We don't need him, but man, that's awesome. Okay, so I'll go through some positions here. Brandon Dorless is here. He's not bad, but Jatavian Sanders is just a freaking ridiculous talent. Guys, people leave some comments and give us some draft grades. What do you guys think? I'd be good with that. Him and Montez are bookends. Dallas Turner's a beast, man. He's going to be ridiculous. Okay, so if we wanted another safety, Javon Bullard's here. I really like running back at this spot. This or 91. Blake Corum's still there, and Will Shipley and Bucky Irving. We could wait till the 4th. Unfortunately, Braylon Allen and Jeremiah Trotter are gone. The other spot we need to hit is corner. DJ James is there, and Renardo Green. We got to pick at 91 and 3 picks. What the heck happened?
Did you say Braylon's gone?
Braylon's gone, yeah.
Yeah, Braylon Allen's gone. Yeah, he went.
Oh, man.
I know. He's gone up boards a lot. He went at 69. Benson went 68. Yeah, they were gone way before, unfortunately. So the best overall talent here, we could use a tackle, is Rosengarten. That's a need. DJ James is a corner, or defensive tackle or running back, I think, is our best bet. What do you guys think? That's tough. I think we probably either go we don't need another safety. I think we either go Dorless, Rosengarten, or James, and we hope that Blake Corum falls 3 picks, and then we can talk about it.
Go Dorless.
Or Renardo Green.
Go Dorless.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I like him too. Okay, let's see. Did we get lucky? DJ James went, so we're not getting a corner, but Cooper could play that spot. We could go Bullard here at safety. We really need a tackle, and my problem is I feel like they fall off after this. There's 2 tackles, and then there's kind of a dip. Do we want to go offensive tackle, or do we want to hit running back or safety?
Hit the tackle,
or
and then next pick try running back.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want Rosengarten or I can't say this guy's name. They both projected pretty similar to me. You guys want the kid from Washington or the kid from Yale?
Washington.
I'm kind of leaning towards. Yeah, that's what I was leaning. Let's grab our tackle. Tell you what, if we do a second one, I'll do it on the draft grade one, the one that Mary likes better.
I was saying, hey, you like that one better. I don't care.
It's almost tied because I like the instant gratification from the grades. I
No,
like the
I
way
know.
this has players projected better.
Yeah, I just don't like the trades. Like the trades is hard on this one. If we do trades.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't
Okay,
know.
if Audric Estime is there,
Plus
even though he ran a terrible 40, I like him.
But he's a big
really
back
quick.
and
Who do you think are the top say let's 5 running backs in this draft? I just did. I made my rankings. Oh, let me get my paper up. I want to give the same thing I gave at the other one. Peter, my top 5, and I was torn. My top 5 running backs, I had Brooks 1. I want to make sure I didn't mess anything up. I had Benson 2. I like him a lot. I had Braylon Allen 3, and it's only because he's coming off injury. I had Blake Corum 4, and then I was really torn. I went Marshawn Lloyd at 5, and then I like Jalen Wright and Estime. My only problem with Estime is 4.7 speed is a little scary for me. I saw like he wasn't separating on the same level as some of those guys. I hate just looking at 40s, but that was one thing that scared me. But I did like the tape I saw in Estime, and I think he could be a solid back in the NFL. I just don't think he's going to pull away from people at that level, unfortunately. Janae said take Corum, and we didn't. All right. So Estime's here. Here's our picks. We took Dejean, Cooper Beebe, 2 Coopers, Dorless, and then Rosengarten. So we went 2 offensive linemen, and then we hit at every level of the defense. I think we need to land a corner, a center, or a running back. I see Mason McCormick. We could double down on offensive line, but I kind of think Estime is the pick here.
Who's all there for running back though?
Estime, Labe, Davis, and Marshawn Lloyd. But the problem is we don't pick for 43 picks, so they're all going to be gone. Yeah, Isaiah Davis, Correndo might not even be there.
Davis just went on the 30 tour with the Packers too.
Yeah, I think there's a chance we take him.
All right, yeah, me too.
So I think the pick is, if you guys are game, I think we either go Estime or Davis. What's the vote?
I say Estime.
I don't know.
That's why I'm leaning too. Let's try it. Med would love this that we took him in the 4th. I'm concerned about AJ Dillon, guys. I just don't think he's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be with the team more than next season. Estime is a way better pass catcher than Lynch was. That's fair, but to remember, Marshawn Lynch ran a 4.6 something. He did, and he ended up being special. So maybe Estime breaks that 4.7. Maybe he plays a little faster. He looked a little quicker on tape. I'm hoping that's what happens. Well, I was wrong.
I know.
We did Marshawn Lloyd there.
There he goes.
Katan Olodapo is one of my sleepers, though. I want to get him if he's there.
Oregon State.
Yeah, I like him. You guys good to do that here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like him a lot. We didn't nab a defensive tackle. That was my only thing I don't like. So we'll see what time we're at. We're at 38 minutes. We can maybe run one more. Yeah. Like I'm basically just doing what Rev Trev did, Jason. As a Notre Dame fan, stop taking our players. I don't want to root for them.
Jason, I'm a Notre Dame fan too.
Jason, how many people do you think are watching you right now, dude? Any guesses?
75.
Yeah, I don't know.
Close. 62. Doing pretty good.
Oh.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, give us some grades. Oh, man, they went. I like him. Dang it. That sucks. Okay, so let's look at positions. We hit a safety, linebacker, guard, edge, tackle, running back, and safety. We need to hit a corner or defensive tackle if we could.
Yeah.
Or a receiver. Briggs is here. We're at pick 202. We could hit linebacker again. This guy's not bad. Jason, what position you want to see? Mary, anything you guys want to see?
What's the rest of our needs?
It's selling me to grab a corner. We grabbed a guard, tackle, and safety, and a linebacker. So it's saying double down on linebacker or get a corner.
Let's double down on a linebacker.
Yeah.
I think we go Let me see if there's anybody other than this guy. I think he's the one. Willa Fashio is not bad either, but I think we go with the Notre Dame kid.
Yeah. Let's go Notre Dame.
Let's do it. We're taking all the Notre Dame players, Peter.
That's okay because I'm a Notre Dame fan too, and Wisconsin, but I love Notre Dame.
Is that on Twitter? You got 62? No, it's 62. Well, it's not 64, Chris, between everybody. I'm streaming this on 8 different places, and Mary's retweeting it. Okay. 219. Let's see what we got. Miles Harden is here corner. I kind of think that's the guy. We already hit that or Logan Lee. We could use a defensive tackle.
What position does that Watt play? Is he a corner or a safety?
I think he's a corner. Miles Harden's corner. Let me look at safety. Watts, safety. You know what? He might be there though. No, he won't. He probably won't be there at 245. We could take him now.
All right, there you go.
Let's try it.
Does it say?
And then we got.
No.
I will try to get Ryan Florney, or I'll show you guys one of my last picks. I do on my mock all the time. So this is 8.0 Packers mock live, and we're gonna do 9.0 in a second. David, Green Bay figured out down the stretch. I think they'll build on that. Number 1 team. I hope you're right. That's what I'm hoping.
Yep, I agree, David.
Look at the mock pack. The Bears. Peter, that would be legit. Peter wants to hop on. We should do this when we have Med here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'll hit you up, dude. That's a great idea. Yeah, because I want to do another Packers-Bears rivalry mock. We should do one live. That'd be fun. Okay. All right. So Logan Lee has fallen, and I kind of just want. I think I almost just want to jump on that. Have we gotten a defensive tackle?
No.
I
think this might be a great pick.
I think we do it.
Yeah. I also like the last name.
And then I say we either go offensive line or just a flyer with this last pick.
Let's
all right,
go
so pick 255. That guard go? Dang it. Hergel's there. Frank Crum. I kind of like him. Did we get a tackle? We got Rosengarten, but we could probably use another one. We need 3 offensive linemen. You guys want to go Frank Crum or Hergel or Monk?
Crum, yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. We're going to run another one really quick on the other site. Here's our first mock. Cooper Dejean, Edgerrin Cooper, Cooper Beebe, Brandon Dorless, Roger Rosengarten, Audric Estime, Katan Oladapo, Latu, Ryan Watts, Logan Lee, and Frank Crum. That was 8.0 Packers mock. Give us some grades. A, B, C, D. Throw some pluses, minuses in. Let me know what y'all think. All right, we're going to go to the other site now. That was fun. We're going to go to the other site. I'm going to stop sharing that screen. All right. I'm going to go to Mary's favorite site.
Why do you say my favorite? Come on.
How many rounds should we do on this? Jason's got 15 minutes. I'm going to go. This one runs faster, though.
Yeah.
We'll just zoom. Okay, so
I'll go to a finish.
Isaac, is this the one that crashed both of our computers the other time?
Yes.
This is, isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna hit that speed just so to do a quick for Jason, and then here it is. Okay, and I'm gonna start it. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
See how watch it. Look, I need to turn the speed up on the other one. It's zoomed. Okay. Wow. So you know what? Just for sake of time, I'm gonna ignore trades. We're not doing trades on this 9.0. So I'm gonna put this up as 8 and 9.0. Okay. Latu is available, and that's just ridiculous. Dude, I don't think I can pass on him. As much as I like Newton and Murphy. Unfortunately, Powers Johnson went. Where's my boy? Cooper John went at pick 11.
To the Vikings.
Kool-Aid went at 17.
And Alt.
You guys are game. I want to pivot and go Latu. I haven't gotten him in one.
Well,
Are
they're
you guys
gone,
good
so
with
take
that?
them.
I think Latu's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do it.
That's
Hey,
what I was saying. That's
he's
what I
just
was
a beast.
saying,
He's gonna help us.
Isaac. That's what I was
Exactly.
saying, Goot's got to
He
move.
would.
Goot's got to trade up to get one of those guys.
Yeah.
You nailed it. Tyler Guyton's here at tackle or Graham Barton. I think we almost have to go one of those. I know we want to get Cooper guys, but this is such good value at offensive line. I'm game to go Cooper though. Again, if you want, I don't. It's up to y'all. We can nab offensive line later. These are both good picks. I love Cooper. I'd probably still go Cooper.
I would go Cooper. Yeah.
Yep. Cooper.
Let's. Hey, 2 A's in a row. Was gonna be a C plus, but then y'all double down on Irish players to C minus. Thanks, man. All right, we're up again.
Wow.
He's funny. Ooh, Nubin. I gotta.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go Nubin here, guys.
Yeah.
If you can watch tape on this kid, I know he ran a 4.6, but I like this guy. We can get one of these linemen later. We're not going to get our running back. We got an edge, though, so we're still going to hit on every level of the D. So, Nubin, A, perfect.
Let's go.
I wonder with that last comment, Isaac, if we can move to at least a B plus because I'm an Irish fan.
Oh, man. Jason, you're gonna have a blast with Bill. Mary got to meet him. You're gonna have fun with him.
Oh my God, yes.
He's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Okay. He'll be on the next show, I think. Okay. Haynes fell. That's pretty sweet, guys. We landed our safety. Jeremiah Trotter's still there if we want to double on linebacker. And at running back, Braylon Allen's there. We could get Allen at 91 or wait. But I think we hit Haynes right now.
Yeah.
We'll see if Braylon drops. I'm big on Braylon, so.
Do you think I should go? What I'm thinking is we get Braylon in 3 picks, or should we take him now and hope Haynes falls?
Take the guy you were talking. Take the guy. Let's see if Braylon falls to the next pick.
Okay, I took Haynes. It was our first A plus running back. Braylon Allen fell. We're gonna take him. We got a B plus, so we landed at running back. We landed Haynes. We got an inside line, interior lineman. We got edge. We got linebacker. We got safety. I almost like this better in the first draft because Latu is just stupid good.
I mean, I like estimate too, but
we got Braylon Allen in this one. Okay, so
I like Braylon Allen too.
Mahogany fell, and Zach Zinner fell, so we could double down on inside line, or Ronaldo Green slipped. Estime is still there. Kalen Carson. I think we got to go Mahogany or Green here. What do you guys think? Or Zinner?
I like Mahogany.
I like Estime.
You want to hit running back twice?
Why not? Double dip.
Well, I would just say inside line or offensive line is like more important, personally.
Well, we can do offensive line and see if Estime drops another one.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, we'll hit Mahogany. 2 B pluses in a row. Estime is still there, and if he's there in the 5th, I'm just going to snag him.
Yeah.
He fell. He's gone, but Davis is there. Nope, they're gone. Sorry, guys.
Okay, never mind.
At least we got Allen.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's see what's there. Ipagopi is there. Defensive line. We could get another defensive lineman.
Yeah.
We hit safety. We did not get corner. We didn't
What's
get a
their corner?
Let's look. Corner, Pritchett. So it's not bad. Simpson's okay. McLaughlin, I think we could get later. Let's look at tackle. Voila, there's nothing. Safety, Vaki, but we already got a safety. We could get another one, I guess. Linebacker, LeFou is there. We just took him the other draft. I like him. Isaiah Adams is here. We're at 169, so these aren't bad. What do y'all think? Here's everything. Ipigobi is the best value, or we can go Luke McCaffrey, surprise, or that linebacker. What y'all think? That's tough. I'm kind of leaning Ipigobi, but if we want to double down on offensive line, because we need 3 linemen, the problem is we got 2. We could use a tackle, but there's nothing, so I don't want to take a tackle here.
Right.
So I was thinking,
Oh,
what were you thinking, Jason?
the one guy you were talking about to take.
Oh, Joe's watching. Jason was just talking about you, dude. Mason Smith.
Hey, Joseph. Now you can finally see my face.
Jason, Jason, you're gonna have to hop on an episode with Joe on Blitz with us. That'll be
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That'll be, and with Med, you're gonna love Med. Seriously. Okay.
Oh my god. Yes. He's funny.
I'm leaning towards Ibagobi from Alabama here. What were you thinking?
Take that guy.
Yeah.
A+, perfect. I just think we could beef up that defensive line and hit tackle a little bit here because we still got 4 picks. All right, pick 202. We did not get a corner, and as much as I love Eric All, we have 2 tight ends. Jalen Simpson's here.
Oh.
We need a corner. We really do. This is kind of late. We're already in the 6th round. McLaughlin and Jalen Simpson are the best corners. We could take Wallace and a tackle. We do need an offensive tackle. What do you guys think? We already got 2 defensive linemen, 2 offensive linemen, but we lost 3 offensive linemen in free agency. So I kind of like, even though he's not great value, if we don't take a tackle now, it's just going to keep falling.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. All right, so we're going to go Caden Wallace. Let's see what it gave us. A+. There we go. 219.
And Isaac, for fun, let's just take a wide receiver. I know we got a pretty good wide receiver, but a wide receiver room. But let's try just for fun.
She loves Ryan Florney, so I'm gonna do it for her.
What?
On him. We took Ryan Florney. You want a receiver, and Mary loves this Florney kid from Southeast Missouri State. So we got an A. We took a receiver.
I was going to say Rice from USC.
Oh, guess what? Kendall Milton's here. Can I take a running back? You guys game?
Do it.
Go for
it. Let's see what it gives me. Ah, come on. Whatever. Stupid drafting. Okay. And a punter, which I'm not going to do. Did we get 3? We got 3 offensive linemen. We could go Nugent. We did not get a corner, guys. We should probably take a flyer.
Yeah.
Johnny,
how many safeties? How many safeties did we take?
1. So we could take a safety too.
Let's take a safety.
Ohio State, B+. Okay. Give us some grades on our 9.0. That's more accurate. He likes Maki. I do too. That's more accurate. LOL. Peter, we're gonna have fun, man. I can tell. Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up in a second. We got Latu. Which guys, I'm gonna be honest. If Latu is there at 25, that's one of those guys you just don't pass on. He looks like he should be like 10 overall. The guy's stupid good. I don't think he slips past 15. If that happens,
that's for you, Joe.
My gosh, that's gonna be awesome. Cooper at 41, Nubin. We got 3 of my favorite players in this whole thing. Haynes at guard. My favorite, honestly, if he was healthy, he would have been my number 1 running back, Braylon Allen. Okay. We got Mahogany. So we got another lineman, Ibigobi, Caden Wallace, Ryan Florney, Kendall Milton, and Josh Proctor. I think that was legit. I'm going to take a picture of that.
Yes.
We do. You know what, though? Corey Valentine was really good last year, and our pass D, Joe, was actually solid. It just depends on if Alexander's healthy and what we get out of Stokes. Yeah. So I wanted to go corner, but yeah.
So I looked up Christian Mahogany's draft prospect pro player comparison. It's saying Robert Hunt from the Dolphins.
Interesting. Potential for a B. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate it. So, guys, this was my last live for this week. I'm going to be back on Sunday night. I might do a double live. I'm going to be doing a show with Cowboy Reg on Blitz with Mary and Med. And I just can't quit you Cowboys from Twitter. I'm excited to have them both on. We're going to do a Cowboys chat. And then next Friday, I've already advertised it on April 19th. I'll be having Acme Packers on, Mary, Jason, most likely Buddy Bill. It might be a little late, but we'll see. Most likely Med. And I'm hoping Packers Without Borders joins, and I believe Rev Trev will be there as well. So we are going to have a freaking awesome time. That'll probably be a draft preview. And Jason, if you're game, we haven't done this yet. I thought it'd be fun to bring up like previous Packers drafts, and we could grade them.
Oh my God, yes.
We haven't done that yet.
All right.
So y'all should add me on Facebook if you want to link me to Blitz too. That'd be cool. Yeah, Peter, I'll message you. Well, I mean, you're on my Fun Football. I'll add you on my other profile. But guys, give us some grades, please. So I got to do this one more time. Please go subscribe to the Fun Football Podcast on YouTube. Help me hit my goal of 300. Go check out Mac and Cheese. They put on an awesome show. They've had some awesome guests. Go check them out. Help them hit their goal on YouTube. It's Mac and Cheese Pod. What is it? It's Mac Podcast 2023, right?
No, Mac Podcast 365. You're thinking of the Twitter.
Gotcha. Okay. Oops. What do you know? You know what, Mary? Tell people where to find you. I'm not going to do it. I suck.
Fine.
You do it.
The sharing screen is small or up still. So.
Oh, hold on. I'll get rid of it. 1 second. There we go.
That makes it a lot easier. Now they can see it. So you can find us at Mac Podcast 365. Our new goal, I talked to AFN recently. It's 100. We're 3 away from 60 at this point. Still. And we just reached 50 last Friday. And we are doing a live show this Friday to fill Isaac's spot. But Mac is not going live next Friday, is the news. We decided that because it's going to be way too busy. And Isaac and I think I can announce this because we pretty much have already. We are live streaming the draft officially.
And I've got some other fun news. Mary's going to be joining Blitz, and you're going to see Jason on here a lot. And I think, dude, I think you should come on Blitz some too, man. I think you're going to have a fun time.
Oh, absolutely.
Just
let me know.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll talk to Med. The only thing is we'd like to not have we're already gonna have 5. So it's tough when you have 6, 7, 8. But I'll talk to him about Sunday. It's at
what time is this for Sunday?
9 p.m. Eastern?
I don't
9,
know.
right?
They didn't tell me. I don't know.
Sunday's at 9 or 8 Eastern. I'll find out. I think 8.
I thought you told me 9. I don't know.
I'll find out. For one of those times. So check us out Sunday on Blitz. But anyways, last word. Mary, anything else you want to say? Share? Anything?
What? There's so many announcements
stuff.
happening. No. So the main one is like we said, we did get Tom Grossi to join Mac and Cheese in July.
And who else is coming on in May? You have somebody else coming on in May, right? Rejoining?
Yes.
Actually,
we have someone in June now too. We got someone in June now too.
Wait, who'd you get in June?
Oh, screw that. They don't know this, but we will have them on. Well, and we had a second person in July. So in May, 2 weeks after the draft, we are having Urinating Tree on, which is Tom Grossi's best friend. And then
nice.
That one's happening 2 weeks after the draft, and Urinating Tree is a huge Steelers fan. So we'll be sure to ask him about Justin Fields. That's definitely going to come up. And
that's a Steelers fan. Yeah, okay. Nice.
That's going to be a live stream.
Thank you, American Football Network. Yeah. Hey, Jason, Mary hasn't officially met him yet either, but his name is Link. And Jason, I think you would love him too. He's awesome, dude.
I have met him.
Oh yeah, what am I talking about? Jason hasn't met him. I keep forgetting that.
You did that last time too.
Double sigh.
And then no, you're fine. And then, as we said, we are having Tom Grossi on. We are having Tom Grossi on sometime in July, and Dan Kotnick from Lombardi's Bar, which is going to be huge. That's Game Wisconsin. Yeah. And Cafe member. I know. And then Isaac, this is the one for tune. Are you ready?
What?
It's Nick V, the one that we were just talking about.
Okay. And I'm also officially starting my campaign. I want to get Matt Ramage on here.
Okay.
Let me say some more tips in my mouth. I'm
okay.
hungry. All right. I want Matt Ramage. I want you on my show. I want to come on your show.
Who
Let's
else?
do it. Let's collab.
Who else?
Ike Packers. We've been talking. Ike
Yeah.
Packers podcast on Twitter, and they're on Apple and Spotify. They're one of the biggest Packer shows out there. I want you two. I'm going to start with you two. That's what I'm going to focus on. I want you guys on. I want to hop on y'all's show. And Packers Without Borders, I want you to come on here too. So I'm starting some big shout outs.
Wait, we still need you to come on Mac. Your episode didn't count yet. That still did not count yet.
Isaac also
all right, Jason. I know you don't.
Also ask about a guy named Brady. His site is Packer Nation. Is really cool dude. I've been following him for a while, for a few years, and cool dude. I think maybe you can get him on the show one of these days. So I want to give a shout out to him too. His name's Brady, but his thing is Packer Nation.
Packer Nation. I used to read articles from them all the time. That'd be legit, dude. I've been talking to some writers from Packers Weekly, and I'd like to get some writers on here. She knows one from Cheesehead. I know you watch Cheesehead TV, Jason. I've been talking to her.
About the main one?
Oh yeah, Aaron Negler and Corey Binky. Absolutely.
It's someone else. I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
Hey, Jason, that's for you. He's busy right now, Link, but I think the four of us should do a mock and a show. I think that'd be a blast, dude.
I want to join. I want to do another mock. Rude.
I said the four of us.
Oh. Hi.
Absolutely.
3 plus 1.
Never mind.
I included you.
Isaac, the writing's small, so
Isaac, you missed it.
DM you after the show.
I turned into zombie again. You missed it. I turned into zombie Mary now again.
This is gonna be really fun being the minority here. Best thing ever. I can't wait to have you on too, Peter. That's gonna be fun. Jason, Mary, guys, you guys both were awesome. I appreciate you guys hopping on.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of shows the last few days, but it's been a blast. Mary, I'll let you have the floor. Jason, anything you want to say? Any wishes for the Packers draft? Anything at all? Closing thoughts.
My closing thought is, for the pick 25 or even trading up, like I said, Goody to trade up to get either Cooper Dejean or Kool-Aid, because they're big on one of these two guys. So, I mean, it's either going to be one or the other. One's going to be gone, one's still going to be there. So they're going to have to move up quick. So I hope they hit with one of those guys. And if they don't hit with one of those guys, then, then they get what they get, because I don't want to be disappointed,
I've got a question for you. Let's say that we don't trade up and Kool-Aid and Dejean are gone, but let's say somebody else falls. Do you think there's any scenario that like a Latu or a Jared Verse falls to us? I don't think there's any way Dallas Turner does. But do you think somebody stupid at either receiver, tight end, defensive tackle, or edge falls to us if all these quarterbacks and receivers go? Because somebody's going to fall. If Penix and Bo Nix go before us, somebody's going to fall. And corner is a premium position, so I think it'd be edge, even though that's a premium position too.
Right.
I don't know. That last thought was interesting.
If Verse drops, you almost got to take him, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, not that I want to take Brock Bowers, but if Bowers is there, dude, we don't need a receiver. But I'm going to just say this right now. If Kool-Aid and Cooper were there and we did this, I'd be mad. But if Brock Bowers is there and Cooper or Kool-Aid are gone, or Brian Thomas Jr. is there, I'm not going to be that upset. Now, we never do that kind of stuff, though. We're going to go offensive tackle or something else. But yeah. Final wishes for a Packers draft. I hope they get a D- or worse. Kidding.
Wow. Okay. Fine.
And then he said, "Bear down." The Bears do. You know what the Bears like to do? And I'm just going to make a joke. They like to stay down. So I'm not worried about it. Don't worry about it, man. You know that the Bears, we're going to hit that 12-0 streak where I'm not even worried about 13 because we won't see you guys in the playoffs. So, you guys might be 8-9 this year and you'll be 0-2 against Green Bay again. Like last year when you were 7-10. and you were 0-2 against us as the youngest team in the league. You couldn't even take advantage of a transition year. Ooh, ouch, man. Transition's over.
God.
We're just going to be better. So,
I love this kind of Isaac. I freaking love this kind of Isaac when you're like this. I freaking love it.
Oh, man. I want to bring Cowboys fans on just to troll them because they're like, you should brag about Super Bowl rings. I'm going to call them out.
I saw that today.
David, like, come on, man. Like, don't give me that. You guys haven't done anything this century. I know we haven't made a Super Bowl in a minute, but if your definition is only the Chiefs can brag, then you're like bottom of the totem pole, dude. Seriously.
I saw that today.
Like,
You and the
don't
Cowboys.
even. You won't see us in the playoffs. Just have the reasoning wrong. I love Bears fans, man. I could just bring like him and NFL Outdated on.
Oh, Lord.
And then Chelsea had a question for you really quick. And
no,
then I know
wait,
she's
no,
not
she's not allowed to say this because she knows which one I am.
Can you guys both? I'm going to end in a second, but can you both stay on for a second? I'll be quick, I promise. Okay, everybody. Listen, help me hit 300. Please spread the word. That would be the best birthday gift. I had an absolute. This was one of my favorite shows in a long time. You guys both were awesome. Thank you. And it was fun. And I've been wanting to do a mock draft live and a power rank. So this was like two of my favorite things. Jason, good call on not doing the whole NFC. That would take half the show.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kelsey. Thank you to everybody watching. Quick shout outs. Kelsey, Chris, thank you. Janae, thank you. Peter, good luck on your bear season. Not so much. I'll remind Jason. Jason's not on Twitter, so I don't know how I'm going to link y'all up, but I'll figure it out. Well, my student who was watching earlier, Joe, you and Jason are going to have a ball, dude.
Hey, Isaac, I messed with Joe today. He knows what I'm talking about with the fantasy football with Josh Jacobs. I'm that guy, Joe. Here I am.
Mary, you rock. Jason, you rock. Guys, thank you for watching. Jason, you did great, and we had 72 people at the end. So thank you for everybody for watching. That was awesome. And we'll be back in a week and a half, but I'll be back on Blitz this Sunday. Last thing. Go check out my top rankings. I'll start with the top 5 QBs because everybody loves it. And then vote on what position you want to see next. I'm going to do quarterback, receiver, running back, tight end, offensive tackle, guard, center, and then I'll hit every position on defense. There'll be one every couple of days leading up to the draft.
I had to do it. For you, Joe.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know Isaac already knows this, because we hit 50 subscribers last Friday, we're doing a poll right now on my personal Twitter, and interview won. So there's probably, Isaac, I know you were like that, and we'll discuss that. I'm not sure if you want to be entered in. So all you guys have to do is like that post on Twitter to get entered. It's kind of fun. And that'll probably be next week. I don't know yet. And Mac and Cheese will have a guest. I'm not sure who, where you might get Pack Daddy on. That's another connection that I have.
Nice.
And then we won't be live. We won't be live next week on Mac.
But also, like Mary said, please check out our draft coverage. And Med would be mad if I didn't do it. Jason, if I had a spot, or Mary, I'd add you guys, but please watch it. We've been full for a while, but we're going to be doing an 8-man mock draft April 21st, I think at 4 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do round one live. Everybody has, all guys have 4 teams, so a couple aren't in the first round. We're going to do the first 3 rounds. We might do the whole thing live. So please can check that out. We've got me, Joe's picking in that. That's going to be a lot of fun. So me and Joe, Med, American Football Network, link is going to be on there. My dad, Pete, from Foxborough Fellows, biggest bench warmers, and I believe Med's co-host, I think, is the 8th one. I think I finally got it. So anyways, hopefully, I don't know. I'm a zombie. I've done way too many shows, but I've had a blast, guys. Last one at this age. I'll see you all again when I'm 36 in a week. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And here's the new, because most people weren't on yet. Here's the new video. See you next week.
Thanks for having me on, Isaac.